Barnabas, the son of encouragement. The sun dipped low over the city of Jerusalem, painting the rooftops gold as believers gathered in quiet homes to share bread and prayer. Among them was a man whose smile carried warmth and whose voice soothed troubled hearts. Joseph, a Levite from Cyprus, though everyone called him Barnabas, meaning son of encouragement. Barnabas had come from the island of Cyprus, leaving behind his property and wealth when he heard the news of Jesus Christ. His heart burned within him at the apostles' teaching. One day, seeing the needs among the believers, he sold a field he owned and laid the money at the apostles' feet. Not for recognition, but out of love. The disciples took note, not of the money, but of his spirit. For wherever Barnabas went, hope followed. Not long after, whispers filled the streets of Jerusalem. A man named Saul of Tarsus, once the fiercest enemy of the church, had met Jesus on the road to Damascus. The believers were afraid. It sounded too good to be true. Could the persecutor really have become a preacher? I have seen him. He speaks boldly of Jesus, even in Damascus. Trusting Barnabas' word, they welcomed Saul. From that day, Saul, later called Paul, and Barnabas would share a bond that would change the world. News soon reached Jerusalem that Gentiles, non-Jews, were turning to Christ in Antioch. The apostles needed someone wise and faithful to guide them. They sent Barnabas. When Barnabas arrived, he saw the grace of God everywhere, people of every nation worshipping together. His heart rejoiced. True to his name, he encouraged them all to remain true to the Lord with all their hearts. The church flourished, but Barnabas knew they needed strong teaching. He remembered Saul and went to Tarsus to find him. Together they taught in Antioch for a whole year. It was there that the disciples were first called Christians. "Set apart for me Barnabas and Saul for the work to which I have called them." And so the two friends set sail, first to Cyprus, Barnabas's homeland, and then across the sea to cities where idols stood tall and hearts were hungry. They faced rejection, persecution, and danger. Yet wherever they went, people believed. Barnabas, with his calm spirit, would lift Paul's courage when things grew dark. Barnabas represents an aspect of man's attributes. This attribute helps to make decisions. The two men parted ways. Paul took Silas and Barnabas took Mark. Though the separation was painful, God used both teams to spread the gospel even farther. Later, Paul would again speak kindly of both Barnabas and Mark, proving that encouragement leaves a lasting mark. Silas stands for a rugged state of mind. Paul represents conflictedness of the mind, and through this attribute of encouragement, a conscious decision was able to be made. Jesus represents the good deed bringeth forth. Joseph to Barnabas, leaving his property behind, have to do with the state of the mind, and wealth have to do with the way of thinking. This represents a transition in the soul to a higher state of consciousness. Mark means brilliant, shining, or polite. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more. Don't forget to like, share, and hit the notification bell to get notified when we post new videos.